How do you teach that which already is? How do you get closer to that which is already appearing as everything and is already looking through what you call your eyes? You see the problem here? There really isn't a problem, so to speak, but the problem with trying to teach non-duality or even point to it or even talk about it is within the explaining, it can seem to be very draining, you see? Because long as there is, check this out, man, check it out. As long as there's a sense of separation listening, as long as there's a human ear listening, it's going to be taking notes. It's going to try to apply this to what they call their lives. It's always a goose chase or a chicken chase. But there's actually nothing to chase. Time is illusory. It appears, yeah? We're speaking of a paradox. This is timelessness appearing as time. The invisible appearing visible. That which you call infinity appearing finite. Already. So, how do you get closer? Yeah, but you thought it'd be something else, like a fantasy, right? Oh, it can't be this. Can't just be sitting, can't just be breathing, blinking, smelling, hearing. No, there has to be something added on to that when one feels separate. Oh, but I was told that enlightenment looked like this. I was told liberation looked like this. I was told God looked like this. You were told. They're stories, they're fables, they're belief systems. That's it. What we're speaking about here doesn't need any belief, doesn't need to change a belief, doesn't need to heal beliefs, doesn't need to take on new beliefs, because that's all for the one who feels separate. That's for the imagined one, so to speak. But please listen in. Listen in now. Listen in now. There is only liberation. There is only God. There is only beingness. It's just sometimes it appears as a person seeking itself. Sometimes it appears as beliefs and needing to change those beliefs before I can get closer to something called God or divinity. Oh no, don't be fooled. There is only that. There is only that. And you can call it whatever the hell you like. This oscillates between God, divinity, beingness, oneness, nothing and everything, the absolute, the beloved. It's all synonymous with this mystery. It's all synonymous with this. What is appearing here? Yeah, okay, cool. This is the unconditioned appearing conditioned. All words pointing to the wordless, which is already this. It needs no translation. It needs no healing. It needs no understanding. That's why this is not a teaching. This is why it cannot be taught. Because you are already. It is already. That's why sometimes I'll get emails and it's like, oh, words, let's get the words right, It's like, fuck the words, just go dance. Fuck the words, go watch a movie. Fuck the words, go have a cup of tea, have some coffee. Stop sweating it, you know? And if there is sweat, that's liberation appearing as sweat. That's oneness appearing as sweating, trying to get it. So what? So what? You are already fully yourself. With the character traits and the personality and everything. Of course, the character dies. But what you are is not bound to the skin. It's not bound to any word. It's not bound to any belief. It can play in those things, you see. Not bound to them. Not bound to them. So we're not talking about the end of suffering here. We're talking about the end of personal suffering. We're not talking about the end of pain here. We're talking about the end of personal pain. Of course, apparently, only seemingly, kind of like a dream at night when it ends, it seemed to be real. But it was simultaneously unreal. Paradox. We're speaking of a paradox. So we're speaking about the ordinary of what already is. That which already is, which could be painful, pleasurable, beautiful, what we call ugly, anything and everything can appear because you are the absolute. You are everything and simultaneously nothing. So nothing is excluded here. This isn't an inclusion, an inclusion. But what's miraculous is when seeking seems to no longer arise, which you have no control over. There is no free will. There is no control. When that dream of seeking seems to stop, what seems to stop with it is the neurotic energy connected to time, anxiety, guilt, shame, OCD. The grass is greener over there. All of that collapses into the immediacy of what is. And the immediacy, again, can be painful or pleasurable, yet for no one. Comfortable or uncomfortable, yet for no one. Hot or cold, for no one. Because already what's appearing is divinity playing with itself. It's oneness playing with itself. All of this, it's yin and yang. Creation and destruction, light and dark, already, simultaneously. Yeah, this is it, babe. And you're it. But fuck, you already know that. This is just a reminder, just a reflection, just a beautiful kiss in the mirror. Take care. I love you now.